Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Era GT3 World Challenge. I am your host, Evan Marone, and I'm joined today with good old Dayton Elo. Say hi, Dayton.
Good morning. It is time. It's Monza time. If we don't get at least a massive crash on turn one on the first lap, this ain't real Monza. So fingers crossed we get that. I'm excited for this race. What say you, Evan?
I have a love-hate relationship with this track. I love it to bits, but at the same time, I hate it. I've had some amazing races here. Monza produces some of the best races, in my opinion. So, like, it's a mid track in my book. I love it a lot, but we'll get to the track in a little bit here because we got the standings up after round two. And man, let's just talk about Summit Point really quick. That was
What is there to talk? What isn't there to talk about Summit Point? That race was an absolute nightmare. In all honesty, I'm surprised there weren't like 6 to 7 safety cars that happened that race. But it was a nightmare. There weren't any safety cars though. Everyone was just killing themselves. But
yeah,
you know what?
it was attrition. It was a hundred
It,
percent attrition. We had what? We started with 12 drivers. We ended with five. It was
yeah,
bad.
somewhere around
It
that.
was
We had
bad.
we started with five. Yeah, we there was nearly a 50% attrition
Evening,
rate during
Evan.
that
I'm
race.
here.
Oh, get into the game. Okay, thank you.
All right, all right.
Nate Boardman has arrived, the Aussie there in 12th. That brings us to the standings here. We have Nathan Squera, the American, here with the Ohio boys. Um, he's actually leading after round two, which is amazing, and that's what Nate wants to prove. He wants to win an era championship, so I'm kind of excited to see what he can pull out today here at Monza.
I
Uh,
am too. Nate is going to be one of those real drivers that it's going to be like a dark horse. Let's say, they're always going to be in the background. They're always going to be ready to go. Maybe not the favorite in the gold championship, but to be fair, he is leading the gold championship, and it looks like his main rival, Jaden Harrison, is not here currently. So if Jaden doesn't show up, then that's looking really good for Nate for his championship hopes. But let's look at Michael McName real quick. Michael McName less than 10 points behind. That's easy. That's an easy catch up that Michael can do. So the gold championship is one that we really need to look out for, including the silver championship as well, with only 2 points separating Frank Striegel and Andrew Hendrickson.
which is crazy. But sadly, Andy's not here today. He's on his 590-foot yacht over in Monaco. He's decided to take a vacation for this week for some odd reason. Don't know why he's out there, but we will see him in 2 weeks at Zolder. So sadly, we will not be seeing the Echelon Enterprise Lamborghini here today. With Andrew Hendrickson behind the wheel. We got Zach Koifman here in the Beamer with Koifman Motorsports. His brother is missing today, Ben Koifman, with 0 points on the board still into the third round. Zach is looking the fastest out here in testing with over 300 laps out here, easily 100 laps more than everyone else. He's doing amazing. Moving down to Nate Bryan, Gold driver just kind of got unlucky there at Summit Point. Just I think today he's going to be able to get it back in the Mustang. William Tang looking amazing, on par with Frank today in the Imperial Performance Acura. Jacob Schreiber with Darkside Racing, the number two driver there with Nate Squera and the Ferraris. Pretty good. He's looking better as the season goes on. Joshua Jones is here today as well with IDF Motorsport. He said he's going to Raytheon strike the first corner. We'll see how that goes. We have Alex Goodfellow in 11th there, driving the only Mercedes on the grid. Looking okay. We'll see how he does with Cosentini, Team Cosentini Racing Group. Nate Boardman just arrived, the only Aussie here. Just woke up with Spartan Racing with the Lexus. Ben Koifman will not be here. James Goose will not be here. And Reese Anzavino will not be here. And that brings us over to sunny Monza. Welcome to the summer in Italy here at, was it Lombardy, Italy? Yes, it is. Dane, what do you have to say about this place? You have probably a lot of more laps around this track than
I
me.
have a lot of experience around this circuit. This is a very fun circuit, very challenging circuit. I think today is really going to really boil down to strategy. This is our first endurance race of the league, so this is the time. Now is the time that you really got to get your strategy right, and you got to pick and choose when you take your overtakes. This is a huge drafting circuit, so I think this is going to teach the drivers a lot about picking and choosing when to take overtakes. So other than that, I think it's going to be really fun. There's a lot of drivers that are feeling really comfortable, and this is going to be a good one.
I am very excited. This is definitely the first high-speed track of the season. There goes Dayton. He's heading over into the driver lobby right now because we're about to go into qualifying here in a couple of seconds. Here's the schedule for this season. Celebrating 1 year of era. Looking pretty good so far. We're getting through on schedule. It's the first endurance of the season, and next up we'll be at Zolder in Belgium, the better Belgium track. I do not like Spa, but I do like Zolder, and you can hate me for that as much as you want. Like we said, this is also going to be the first endurance race of the season with a 1.2-hour race, so 1 hour and 12 minutes of Monza with a pit stop. It's mandatory, and either way, it doesn't matter if it was mandatory. These cars wouldn't last that long. They'll run out of gas before then. But we'll see. So, will some people do tires? I don't think tires are a good idea here today, but we will see. Um, Without a doubt, though, everyone's going to be going full tank, and we'll see what they do towards the end there to get to the end. And here we are live at Monza this time around. People are in the pits getting ready. Everyone's joining. They just finished their warm-up. Let's get the sound up and get some of the statistics on the screen before we go into quali. Get this up, this up, this up. And not that. I want this. Bam. We are good to go. All right. Yeah, Dylan said no cursing, so I'll try my best today to minimize. There goes Frank with Impaired Performance and Ben with Koifman Motorsport in the Beamer. They're the pink Ben Beamer. It looks like we have Mr. Nate Brow. Oh my lord, huge crash down there. What just happened? So much smoke. That was something. I don't think we're going to be able to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, there's a huge crash there at the end. It looks like Ben just went straight through Frank Striggle there, but it's okay. We're going to be moving on over into the qualifying now. So let's do that now so we can save some time. I'll force it over to quali. All right, quali is beginning, and we're going to start out with the bronze drivers. Bronze drivers are going to be heading out first. That's going to be Alex Goodfellow, Nathan Boardman, and Jacob Schreiber today. Only 3 bronze drivers as of today. So let's hop on board with one of the bronze drivers as they come out. It sounds like Alex Goodfellow in the Mercedes will be the first one out. There he goes. Oh, actually, it looks like Jacob Schreiber in the front will be the first one out. Oh, Alex Goodfellow already blowing the first corner there, going over the speed bumps. See if we can get on board with Jacob Schreiber. Oh, locking up there and just going to park it on the corner and go back to pits because I guess he just destroyed the tires. Don't know what happened there. Nate Boardman's out there right now. We're waiting on Joshua Jones. Joshua Jones needs to join as well. I think he's not out here. He's a bronze driver. Nate Boardman from Australia, the land down under. Let's see what he's capable of today with Spartan Racing. I'm not sure if he's done any practice. Maybe he's done practice on his own, but Nate's a hit or miss driver here. So, see how this goes. Dayton's currently marshalling, sadly, because we do not have enough staff today. Dylan's out in, I don't know, probably Puerto Rico or something. And Logan hasn't come back in a long time. I think his computer's all messed up. Hello there, who is this?
Hello, it is me back from
back.
race controlling.
Oh,
so,
okay. There he is.
The bronze qualifying has begun. Everyone should be out. It looks like Jacob Schreiber is experiencing a little bit of technical difficulty.
And
that's why they're
Josh
not out
is also not out there. I don't know where Josh is.
I'm not entirely sure, but qualifying is green. now is the time to go. So if they're not going to take advantage of it, that's on them. But
Fully
Alex
agree.
Goodfellow is out on track, so Alex Goodfellow is going to get a time. You know, Alex Goodfellow driving the Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo. That's expected to be quite a good car around. Big engine, 6.2 liters, big power. These cars, anything front engine, anything with a big engine, I think is going to be in a really good position for this race.
I just got a message from Josh. I just got a message from Josh. Technologia difficultia, he said.
Well, I think that definitely.
A lot of the drivers struggling to get their cars out on track right now. I don't know what's going on.
It's the European heat wave. That's what it is.
It's hot out.
European heat wave.
It is hot out here in Italy during the summer.
Let's see, how's it go? So Nathan Boardman is actually the first person to technically set a lap, that being a 2-minute 40. Obviously not a representative time, but it is a time nonetheless, and it's doing better than those who haven't set a time just yet. Let's talk about the Lexus real quick. The Lexus, I don't know if this is going to be a good car. I know at Le Mans they typically have the highest top speeds of any of the GT3 cars, but I don't know how that's going to translate to our BOP in the ERA.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Lexus does. It's the only Lexus out here today. We're missing Greedy Pot Racing with James Goose that killed William Tang last race at Summit Point. So those are the only two Lexuses here. But I'm interested to see how it does. I feel like it has decent straight line speed compared to some of the other cars. I don't know. Let's see how he does here. He's coming up on his first flying lap.
But we actually do have our first a real time. That
Alex Goodfellow with a 152.4.
152.4.
Not bad. Nathan across the line with a 156.3. He has time to improve here.
But he doesn't have too much time. Remember, qualifying is only 8 minutes long. They're actually halfway through qualifying right now. They don't have that much time in this.
Right. They got one more lap here, pretty much, or maybe two.
And that's why I enjoy this new qualifying format. It really pushes the driver to as fast as they possibly can right from the get-go.
Alex Goodfellow currently leading bronze. We're on board with him now, going through Lesmo 1.
Have a quick look at Jacob Schreiber since they are out on track currently. With Jacob Schreiber driving the Ferrari, a very known strong car,
Dark Side Racing
category.
The second driver of Dark Side Racing with Nathan Suera, gold driver, currently leading the season here. For probably the first time in era history, he's been at the top.
This is true, but Jaden Harrison has arrived, so let's see how let's see if that'll stick. But fingers crossed that Nathan Suera does a really good job this race. Let's see. Let's see. Is Schreiber's rounding Parabolica right now. Let's see what time Schreiber's about to set. Holding it nice and tight for going out
really wide there.
Interesting line through Parabolica.
Let's see what he gets.
Crossing the line right now. What does that get?
2:11. That's going to be his out lap, I think.
Okay, that's their
unless
out
it was
lap.
just a bad
that's
lap.
Definitely their out lap.
Alex Goodfellow coming across the line. Not any faster, though. Still with the 152. Faster. Looks like Nathan Boardman's coming up to Parabolica now.
Boardman, running real wide.
Real wide, but can he tuck it in? Can he tuck it in?
Is he going to tuck it in? He absolutely can tuck it in. Will he, though? That's the question.
He's going to run it wide.
It looks like he's going to run it wide. Very strange line to take through Parabolica. That's not going to help his time.
Not at all.
His time does not improve. Still his fastest lap being a 156.3. I think the one to really look out for in this qualifying is going to be Jacob Schreiber. As soon as Schreiber right now is on his out lap, is on his first flying lap. If I was a betting person, Jacob would get my money to take bronze pole.
Yeah.
We've seen Jacob's pace throughout the rest of the season, and it's on the upper echelon of bronze of the bronze category.
Echelon, today's sponsor of ERA, EtchSec. One step ahead, by the way.
Always one step ahead. Do you need that insurgent in your country gone? EtchSec has got your back.
Sadly, we do not have the Echelon Enterprise Lamborghini here today, sponsored by NetJets, Louis Vuitton, and one of the most expensive wines in the world. The richest man here in Era. He is not here.
Exactly.
And he is
A
definitely
world's first
the
trillionaire.
personality here in Era.
100%. In fact, rumor has it that CEO of Echelon Enterprise, Andy Hendrickson, has actually purchased several teen Rolex Daytonas just for his one arm.
Yeah, and he bought them just for Daytona this season.
Just for Daytona.
Oh, and there it is. Takes pole for bronze.
Takes bronze pole. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I got to do some officiating. I will
go for it. It's the end. It is the end. We're going to move on over to silver now. That was Jacob's only flying lap, and he crushed it. 2 seconds ahead of Alex Goodfellow. Alex Goodfellow with a 152.3, which is not half bad for not practicing. He's an iRacing driver at heart, and I'm going to be real with you. Alex Goodfellow has been doing great in iRacing. I race against him on a Friday night league here, and he is not bad at all. I said, of course, it's just a different beast, and some people are just better in the sim. It's a little bit stiffer, feels a little bit more different. iRacing, I think, has just an overall better tire model. I just got to drive it more. Jacob Schreiber just finishing out his cool-down lap here now. Everyone in the pits. We're going to be moving on over to the silver drivers, which are going to be these guys here. We got Frank Striggle, who just looks like he was messing around with his wheel there, getting ready to go with Impaired Performance, sponsored by Miller Lite and Zinn and Marlboro. I am very excited to see how Frankie does. He's been having a great season so far, running middle of the pack, and if he shows up for this whole season, I wouldn't doubt he could try getting a podium. So, I'm very proud of him. He had a win at Willow Springs. I think he's going to be doing great today. One of the Ohio boys with Andy and Nate Squera. We're going to move on over to the other silver drivers here before we begin. We have William Tang with Team Yamasa, with the other Acura. He is from Hong Kong. I think he's the only Asian here for the series. Really, really good. I'm surprised with how smooth he's gotten. He's been learning rear-wheel drive very well. He's a front-wheel drive driver in real life. He does track days, autocross, and all stuff like that. I think he's going to have a good performance today. He's on par with Frank. If Frank can keep it on track and Will can as well, we might see some very good battles between them two. We'll see. In the back, we have Zach Koifman with Koifman Motorsport, the supposedly number 2 driver of Koifman Motorsport, but Ben hasn't been arriving, his brother. The two brothers here. This is the pink car. Ben's in the green and blue one, sponsored by Deck Consulting Group. I'm pretty sure that's their dad's business there. We'll see how Zach does. Zach has been the fastest here, and he's going to rush out of the pits here as qualifying starts. He is rushing ahead of everyone. He's going to be the first one out. He wants the clean air, unless he's going to be waiting. He's going to wait. Oh, he's waiting. Okay. Waiting for the session to start. Session has started. Silver is going out. And we see Frank leaving the pits there as well. Looks like Nate Boardman just pitted. And the silver drivers are officially on track. We have, looks like, Frank ahead of Will. I think that's all of our silver drivers today. We have a lot of golds today. We only have 3 silvers today? Is that true?
It looks as though we only have 3 silvers today.
Interesting. We have a decent grid today as well.
We have a decent grid, a decent mix of all the different driver categories, and I'm really excited to see what the gold category is going to give us, because we got a packed gold category today.
We do. We have a freaking packed.
I think it's time we get Jacob Schreiber in here, our bronze pole sitter.
Yeah, bring him on in.
Driver, our pole sitter in bronze. How's it feel?
Mr. Martucci.
And they're dead.
I think they're. Oh, there he is. There's Jacob Schreiber, the leader of bronze. How are you feeling right now today at Monza?
How are you feeling today at Monza? You're a bronze pole sitter. How does it feel? How's it go?
It feels so great after I'll be sitting behind all of that. Clean and yeah, keep it clean from there. Not have lap.
Well,
That's
I do. I like the idea. Turn 1's gonna be chaos. So if you can keep it not chaos, then you might have a good race here.
Correct. That's my game plan.
what I like to hear. Well, we wish you the best of luck, Jacob. We're gonna go back to watching silver qualifying here.
And they're on their flying laps right now.
They're on their flying laps right now. I'm curious. Who's your pick to take silver pole?
Zach. By far, Zach. If Zach can't keep it together today, I'll be very surprised. And we're going to hop on board with him here for his flying lap. In the Beamer, the only M4 out here today.
The only M4 out here. His brother is actually involved in legal trouble.
Is that what's happening with Ben?
Is indeed currently he's currently under trial for going 200 miles an hour down I-75. But don't worry. Our very humble and very kind CEO of Echelon Enterprise, Andy, has sent his best lawyers to go and defend our man Benjamin Coyman from that speeding ticket.
I'm hoping we can see him in 2 weeks at Zolder. He needs points on the board. He needs to show up for the rest of the season from here on out because the foundation is already being built with these drivers.
Oh, absolutely. Like if you miss even with drop rounds coming into play, that's still not going to be enough for Benjamin Coyman to really gain some points. You know, Ben really needs to finish well in every single race. Like finish top of bronze, top of silver every single race. In fact, we're going to actually swap over to his brother. His brother about to finish his first flying lap. It's going to be a 1 minute
1:48.5.
Already blitzing the bronze category right now.
We have Frank not too far behind, coming out of Parabolica now.
Coming out of Parabolica, taking definitely the preferred line through Parabolica.
There it is, a
that's really good enough for a 50.0.
And that's fast. That's fast for Frank. I'm being real with you. Frank has been struggling here in Monza. William Tang not too far behind with a 157. That's not bad.
He is behind the bronze.
He needs to get a couple tenths off.
He's going to need a couple tenths off because those points, we categorize these points as a total for this. There's not individual points for the bronze, silver, and gold category. So no matter what, you need to finish in the best possible position in order to gain points, even in your own championship.
Yeah, he needs to finish ahead of that bronze.
Ooh, Frank spins!
Oh,
at this
man! That's going to ruin
that's
it.
going to be terrible for his tires. That is the last thing he needs.
Especially during
William
quality.
Tang coming behind. Frank had an opportunity to really help himself by getting into the draft of William Tang. The two Acuras really helpful. These two Acuras help each other, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think this is kind of handing it to Zach right now.
Zach coming up to Parabolica, can he do any better here?
There's only one way to find out, and honestly, I think that Zach could probably put it in pit lane right now and just finish up, and you probably still have silver pole. However, if he can go faster, that's just more points for him. So it definitely helps him by trying. Actually, it does improve at 48.
148, almost flat
148 flat. A 148 flat. That is almost 2 seconds faster than Frank.
Yeah, this Beamer is looking rapid here today.
You know, the Beamer, I still do believe it's going to be the big front engine cars that are going to have a great advantage around this circuit. Yeah, and a car that I think is going to struggle a lot is going to be the 911. I think it's going to be the 911 because
911's down on power. It's rear engined. I fully agree with you, Dayton. I don't think the Porsche is going to be good here.
The Porsche is probably not going to be strong. However,
with the driver behind it, though,
the Porsche, that's a different story.
Yeah, Jaden Harrison is by far the quickest driver here in ERA, and I already know that he's going to run away with it somehow with this Porsche.
More than likely, but you know, this is ERA. Anything could happen.
Literally anything happens.
Zach cuts that corner a lot. That ruins his lap right there. I don't think he's
I saw a lot of time loss.
He
right
cut
there.
A little bit too much on Lesmo too. Let me
hitting rev limiter there. He is pushing this thing.
He's absolutely pushing this thing. This is Zach's. I think this is Zach's race to lose in silver.
Beamer, the M4 GT3 is a very beautiful car, man. I really like how it looks.
It's a beautiful car, but I'll tell you what. Having driven the M4, it's a sketchy car. You know, that rear end, if you're not paying attention, that rear end will step out on you happily. You know, it probably I don't know if it's the least stable front engine car, but it's definitely not one of the more stable ones. That's for sure. See, Zach going to come across the line one more time. I doubt this is an improvement. Indeed, it is not an improvement.
Frank has one more chance here. Let's see what he can do. And Will has gotten in front of Jacob Schreiber. And there goes Dayton to get the golds ready to go and get them at the end of pit lane. William Tang coming across the corner here. 2/10 quicker than Jacob right now. Let's see if we can make it any better. And it is better. I believe so, yeah. 150.3, and Frank also improves with a 149.8. I think that's his first lap ever dropping into the sub 150s. Very, very proud of Frank there. And amazing driving from all the silvers, and so far we have a perfect split between silver and bronze. But we're going to move on into gold now, and this is where the drivers reach the top of Era's capabilities, especially Jaden Harrison being an actual pro sim racer. These guys are quick. Nate Square is new to bronze. Nate is still very new to sim racing. I'm excited to see what Square can do for Dark Side Racing today at Monza, and it is an endurance race today. This is a 1 hour and 12-minute race. There's going to be strategy involved. There's going to be a pit stop. These drivers have to keep it together, keep it on track, and they have to just not push unbelievably hard, unlike the other races. If they continue to push very, 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 very hard, it's going to be bad for them. They're going to make mistakes, they're going to lose time, and you're going to be out of the race if there's no safety car. So, we will see how this goes. I'm very, very proud of Frank. Frank is already pitted. Currently second. Now, we have a lot of golds today. Speaking of which, we have Nathan Bryan in the Ford Mustang with Ken Racing. We have Nathan Squera with Darkside Racing in the Ferrari 296. We have Jaden Harrison with JH Sim Coaching in the 911. And I think that's all. Oh, and Michael McName is also here with Limelight Motorworks in the McLaren 720S GT3. Will coming across the line. Let's see if he can do any better than Frank, and he does! 2/10 quicker than Frank. He drops Frank into third with that one, and that's going to be the end of Will's qualifying. We're going to move on over to the golds. Here they come now. Michael McName, the first one out in the McLaren with Limelight Motorworks, the green McLaren. JH Sim Coaching just behind. Nathan Squera in the Ferrari behind Jaden there in the Porsche. And I see Ken, the Ken Racing Mustang coming out with Nate Bryan in the pits there. So that is the order we're looking at.
We are letting Joshua Jones do his qualifying. He was having major technical difficulties during his qualifying session. So we asked all the drivers of ERA if anyone objected, and they did not. So Joshua Jones will be participating in this qualifying session.
Gotcha. We're going to have a random bronze driver out there, which will shake it up a bit. We'll see how that goes.
I think this is going to be one hell of a qualifying session.
Man, already, you can already tell, like, even on their outlap, that the lines are better. They're much smoother with their inputs. I mean, it's awesome to watch.
But also, it's very interesting to see the different types of cars. I think we only have one.
Oh!
Ooh, Michael McName nearly losing it at Lesmo 2. Oh, I'm sorry, at Lesmo 2. But as I was saying, I think there's only one big front engine car in the gold category, that being the Mustang. That being the Ford Mustang of Nate Bryan. So I find it very interesting the different types of cars that all the classes are using for this race.
I swore I turned off the background music, but apparently I didn't. So it's off now again. I don't know what's up with the channels on this, but I don't think it was loud. Was it loud, everyone? I really hope it wasn't loud. It's not supposed to happen.
Chat, we need to know.
Chat, we need to know. Chat, please say if it was loud.
Nathan Square using a really sweaty tactic.
Is he? What is he doing back there?
Jacob Schreiber, Jacob, well, I'm actually too. Nate Squera actually slowed down right before Parabolica and actually went wide and tried to extend the track as much as possible to give himself the best run, into the first corner as possible. It's a very sweaty strat.
That is indeed, actually. That is crazy. Jaden
So it looks like our
Harrison
goals have
not
started
too
their first.
far behind Michael McName. This might actually help if Jaden can keep it together and get into a slipstream here.
Yeah, he's a little too far back to actually be in the slipstream, but we know how fast Jaden is. Oh, he's actually going to miss.
Oh, wow.
He's going to miss the first
He
chicane.
might struggle here today.
There's
Oh,
a
and Nate
non-zero
as well.
chance. No, this is a very interesting circuit we're on right now. The circuit's weird. It's a very strange circuit filled with very strange.
Oh, Michael
strange
just
quirks.
pushing unbelievably hard right now. Wow, all the gold drivers are going super wide on Lesmo too. Did you see that?
As they should, as they should. You know, that's one of the ways that you really gotta. If Assetto Corsa allows it, you do it.
On board with Michael McName here in the McLaren. Who goes here?
I go there.
Good morning, Reese and Zavino.
Reese and Zavino.
Reporting live from the big 954.
What's going on, Reese?
That was probably.
You joining today?
Chilling. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Hop on in.
I probably won't end up qualifying.
That is fine.
But I'll be in there for the race.
Copy that, Reese. Thank you for joining today.
Yes, sir.
And there we go. We got another. We have another gold driver.
We have another gold.
This is
today.
the endurance race for the gold today. I'm very excited.
No one's actually.
No one set a time yet
no
except
one's
for
got
Jaden
faster
Harrison
than
with a
Zach.
149.6.
William Peng, Zach Coitman. What's going on today? Granted, that was their first flying lap, but wow.
On board with Jaden Harrison on the 911. One of the best sounding onboards in my opinion. It's so visceral.
Oh yeah, I mean, who can ever complain about a 4.2 liter flat six? First off, 4.2 liters from a flat six. That's a big
crazy.
motor.
That's a
That's
huge
a big motor. And the fact that it revs to 9,000. Porsche, thank you.
Beautiful sounding car.
I just want to point out that Michael McName has not actually set a representative time.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah,
It's
he
actually slowing down, exiting
Oh,
to
what?
Lesbo. Oh, I think I
Uh-oh.
see. He's going to try to get it. Is he going to get a draft?
No, what is he doing?
No, he's too far. I think he might be cooling down his tires. He's cooling down his tires and he's letting everyone by. Maybe there's a technical problem. I don't know. That's a strange thing.
It looks like he picked up pace again, but I don't know what that was.
He might have just been letting all the drivers by. Maybe he felt too much pressure with people behind him, and certainly didn't want to give Jaden Harrison any help with the draft. Let's see, he's going to pull off for Nate Bryan. Nate Bryan, the Mustang, beautiful car, absolutely beautiful.
I love how it came out as well. That car is awesome looking on this track.
Let's see, Jaden Harrison is going to set another time. Let's see what that's going to be. I'm expecting.
There it is, a
Improve it,
148.2,
but not better than Zach.
which is crazy to me.
Zach.
Nathan Square up into third now, just behind.
Wow, what an interesting qualifying session we're having right now. It's not done. It's not done, but what an interesting qualifying session we have on our hands right now. Nate Bryan kind of struggling in the Mustang, something I wasn't expecting. Only setting a 149.6 behind William Tang.
He said it was
actually-
kind of slow out here, but I'm not sure if he touched his setup at all.
That I'm not sure. From my understanding, he's actually having a bit of setup issue, trying to figure out how to get it working, because a Assetto Corsa is going to be a Assetto Corsa. So maybe that might be one of the issues. And Michael McName, I think this should be his first flying lap. He's definitely going for it, but Michael McName does not have a whole lot of time. Let's see how much time is left. There's only 1 minute and 48 seconds left in this qualifying session. So Michael McName does not have a whole lot of time to really start picking up the pace.
I love how Nate Bryan is in the most American car with some of the most American sponsors on it. John Deere and Ford Performance.
John Deere. Evan, you know a lot about
I
John
hate
Deere.
that I know a lot about John Deere. We do not talk about that. Michael McName kind of getting into the slipstream there of Nathan Bryan.
Let's see. I think it's time for me to start doing a bit of race controlling, so I'll be right back.
Copy that. Mr. Reese Enzavino from the
Hey,
east
Evan.
side of Florida. What's going on?
The join button is not green.
What?
The join button is not green.
That's weird because I set it to free join.
Yeah, and somebody else just said that somebody might be in his car.
In your car?
No, somebody else's car. He said that somebody was in his car and he wasn't able to.
If there's this issue with Joshua Jones's car, would you be able to remove him from the race?
Oh, is that the issue? Is that
Can you kick him from the race so he can join back?
So the thing is, you're not in the race, so we're just gonna have to restart the server for the race. It's okay. We'll just take a screenshot of the qualifying. Do not worry.
Great.
All right, that's what we'll do, Reese. I'll add another Porsche for you.
Okay.
So-
I mean, it shows one available, but the join button's just grayed out. Oh, required content.
You might need to download it. That would work.
Yeah. All those links are in the chat, right?
Yeah, they're all in mods. Type in ProTech. It should come up. ProTech FH6 something. As per usual, technical difficulties with Era. It's just how it is.
Always.
We're finishing up here. It looks like Jaden Harrison has found the pace here at Monza with a 147.7. Zach Whitman only a couple tenths behind. Michael McName is trying to search for that 147 here with their final lap. Nate Bryan looking quick. And Jaden Harrison's parked on Ascari. Oh, huge cut by Nate Bryan. It's going to be over there. He almost lost the car. I think that's it. I think Jaden's going to take pole here today. And with Jaden, he adapts quick, so we're gonna see him run away very quickly here. If he doesn't make any mistakes, that is. We'll see how that goes.
Does the restart happen?
Yeah, did you tell Dayton?
Oh.
Let Dayton know. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a quick server restart, sadly, as per usual, but we'll get a picture of the standings so we know what's happening. So, Jaden Harrison coming out with a 147.7. Very, very quick. Indeed. I don't know, man. Zach has gotten way more laps in, but with a pro driver, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep up. We are looking at... Alright, I think we're good there. I have a picture of the standings. Dayton is currently sitting in there. I'm going to hop in. Reese, we're going to come together. We're going to go into the trackside penthouse here. Alright. Mr. Dayton.
Yes.
Apparently Josh can't join in his car.
All right. I do have a screenshot of the qualifying results, so we should be fine with there.
Okay. I'm just going to do a quick restart of the server.
Wait. Before you do that.
What?
Give me 1 second. Let me save my stuff first before you close it. All right, you can.
I'm gonna load it into.
How long is the race?
I'm loading.
Sorry.
An hour and 12.
An hour 12.
It's an endurance race today.
So mandatory pit stop.
I tried to tell you, Jaden, but you don't listen to me.
The bomba.
The bomba.
Bomb.
All right, I'm stopping the server in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Server is stopped. Sorry.
Why is the server closed?
I'm not here.
Can we
I'm not
not
here
do
today.
this?
Yeah, why don't we leave?
We are still live, by the
Evan.
way. I'm just trying to fix this.
Evan, the server's closed.
Hey, I got this funny
Here it
soundboard.
goes. Here it goes. Nope, we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
everyone.
Server's up. Server is up. Server is up. Server is up.
Server is up.
Oh my
God,
god.
why
I
don't
gotta
we do
go.
server?
I gotta go before something is said. All right, and that's what goes on in the race chat. You guys got a little sneak peek there while we get the server back up. So we're going to join back in. And Dayton's going to get ready to do some safety carring. Dayton's already in here. That's what we like to see. We're just going to wait for all the drivers to join first. And it looks like almost everyone's already here. We're seeing Jaden Harrison. There he is. Jaden Harrison's coming on in. We've got Zach, William Tang. We need Frank Striggle here. Frank is joining. I don't know why Nate's going out. I don't know why all the drivers are going out. We were just trying to get the race set up. Yeah, it's everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's Michael McName. We are looking good. Let's get this going. Alrighty. I'm going to control 9 there to go back to the pits. Don't know why that happened. This game likes to do that. I'm glad I set the server time a little bit up today. We're just waiting on the drivers to exit the pits and join. Don't know what Alex Goodfellow is doing. We need Jaden Harrison to come up into first. There we go. That's front row. Ben Koifman and Jaden Harrison coming up to front row right now. We're just getting the rolling start ready here because the Assetto Corsa does not have rolling starts built into it. I wish it did. Then we have, looks like both of the Dark Side Racing guys? That would be interesting. Nope, Michael McName and Nate Square there in the second row. This is going to be an interesting one. So yeah, first row, we got Zach Koifman and Jaden Harrison there. Second row, we got Michael McName and Nathan Square. There's a battle between both of them for championship points currently. Behind, we have Nathan Bryan and William Tang. I'm pretty sure Alex Goodfellow was not ahead of Frank. I am positive that did not happen. So I don't know why he is ahead of him. We're going to figure that out real quick. Yeah, Frank is supposed to be behind William Tang. So I don't know why he's there. Frank, I do hope you know you're in front of Alex Goodfellow.
Oh, well, that was Frank.
His
Hey,
computer
so
shut off.
We're not starting this race like ever.
What happened?
Are we waiting for Frank, or what's happening?
Zach's taking a piss. Frank's
I'm back.
computer bricked, and he's restarting it.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Nope.
No, we're not joking.
Oh,
I genuinely
my
wish
Lord.
I was.
Evan, this is going to make Summit Point look like it was professional.
Yeah, this is awful. The race is starting in 15 seconds, so I guess we have to just restart the session.
But I gotta save my setup.
It's okay, I can do
setup.
this.
We'll just have to grid back up.
Yeah, it's
I don't
fine.
know why it's only in ERA where I ever come race and people are going, well, I gotta take a piss 5 seconds before the lights go out.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
I came back fine. Yo,
You did not come back fine. The lights were out. We were
Oh, for
gridding up.
fuck's sake.
Lord.
I came back
Hey,
before the race would have even
hey,
started.
no
I was happy.
cursing. All right, we're gonna go back. Well, now we have to wait for Frank, which is awesome. So this is gonna be a long stream today, everyone. I'm very sorry about this. This is how this usually goes. The setup course is so glitchy. We also just have flaky people, apparently. They just don't understand that it's a race and you're not supposed to, you know, like, have to take a urine right at the start before the lights go out.
Restart the whole server,
Why? What happened this time?
because now he can't join.
Oh my lordy lord. We are continuing. We are continuing
Evan,
this. I don't need
Evan,
to
can
hear
you
it.
take
I
this
do
from the
not need to
server?
hear it. I do not need to hear it. I'm restarting the
No,
server.
can you? Okay, thank you.
Get
Thank
it, get into the damn race. My lordy lord. This is something. I love Assetto. I love it. I love it so much. It's such an old game. I love playing stuff from 2013. I think it was 2012. I don't even know. So goofy. I'm surprised we even have 10 viewers right now. I love you guys for sticking around for this mess. It's always a mess. All right. All right. Everyone is joining. We're not. No one's joining. Oh, the server seems to be unavailable. What do you mean? Why is it doing this? Oh, wow. Oh, it's... The server's down now. Alright, the track just decided to close on me. That's cool. I don't know why it did that. Alright. Let's see how long the server lasts this time. Okay. We are good this time around. So it seems. So it seems. Nope, it is kicking people out again. Oh no, we're good. Okay. I have no clue what's happening. This is something. This is it's always something. I'm going to tweak as well, Nate. I know. All right. It's looking like it's race time. All right. Who else are we waiting on? We're waiting on Frank. All right. That looks like mostly everyone. Let's get this Dang race started. Let's get the show on the road. All right. Don't know why it started the safety car all the way in the back, but all right, the boys are getting back into their format here. Is anyone else going to pull up, or there's Nate Bryan, there he is. All right, there we go. Everyone is arriving now. Looks like everyone is finally here. And we are off for the first rolling lap of Monza finally. Holy moly.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I didn't give anyone to drive my car today. Why am I seeing my car on track today?
your team's doing testing.
Oh, okay. I don't remember signing off on that. I will be definitely having a call later with whoever authorized that. But
Yeah, they decided to
that
bring your
car is
Lamborghini. I know
authorized
you're
to
in
be on track.
Monaco this weekend.
Yeah, I'm actually on my yacht right now. Just we're just chilling today.
Yeah, how's the yacht?
It's fantastic. Weather's great. We're cooking some chicken right now. Maybe having a little caviar later.
You watching the race?
Yeah, we're watching right now. We have a big watch party going on right now. It's awesome.
I love to hear that, Andy. We missed you today. We don't have the Lamborghini out here.
Yeah, well, you'll still get to hear it. Just make sure you think of me whenever that car goes around the corner.
Oh, gotcha. Don't worry. It's not being raced today. It
We're
was just the
cooking.
team.
I gotta go, man.
All right, Andy.
Have a great race. I hope it goes well.
We'll see you around, Andy from Echelon Enterprise.
All right. Of course.
We love you, brother.
Commentating. I hate him.
Oh, and now we have Dylan. What is going on today? It's not as bad as Summit Point. I feel like it's a little bit more professional today. Dylan,
It's a bit off the rails.
It's always off the rails. Where are you at today, Dylan?
I am in sunny Fort Lauderdale at the moment. I'm for some reason sick out of my mind, but I'm on the comfort of my couch. Very big condition house. Not in Monza. I would hate to be in Italy right now. I would hate to be any of these guys right now.
Well, they have an hour and 12 minutes ahead of them. Not to be an hour and 10 because everyone sucks at gridding for some reason. I do not know why, but we are about to start.
I am scared for both Nates with William being right behind him and Frank. I think it's not a good mixture. It's like milk and oil. It's not gonna mix well.
I don't think it is either. I'm excited to see how this goes, though.
All right. Well, let's see when Dayton gets back in, and good luck with the race.
Thank you, Dylan, and good luck with your sickness. We'll see you soon. There's Dylan there, our one commentator. He is sick right now, so he's not going to be in the booth today with me. That's why we have Dayton. We are coming up to Parabolica, though. We're about to go green here for an hour and 10 minutes now for some odd reason. There he goes. He's pulling away now to the pits We're going to come around Parabolica. It is on Jaden Harrison to start the race here and go green. And it looks like we are green at Monza. The hour and 10 begins. Coming down into turn 1, let's see how the chaos is. Hard braking zone, does everyone give each other room? It looks like it so far. Big bump there on the first corner. Everyone cutting the corner there, missing their braking points on cold tires.
Oh my god, what did I just miss that turn?
No chaos yet, though. No major crashes. It looks like Jaden Harrison's going to take the lead there through the first corner. Zach Koifman trailing behind.
All right, after that much time in frustration, we got.
The race has finally started, and
Oh,
it's chaos
big
into the next
dive,
corner.
big dive by
Oh
Big
my
Square.
lord! And
Oh,
Ken
the
goes side, or the Ken racing car goes sideways. Oh my lord! It's turn 1 chaos, or turn 4 chaos.
Wow.
Lap 1 chaos. Oh my lordy lord! That brings Nate Bryan into last on the first lap. It's okay though. There's an hour and 9 minutes ahead. There's a way to bring that back. The top 3 are coming together here.
I told you that was gonna happen. I told you something like that
We
was
got
gonna happen.
Dylan
Every single thing.
joining in
Our-
from Fort
our
Lauderdale.
Commentator has joined in, giving his 2 cents on the matter.
That happened exactly like how I thought it was.
And we also have Frank Strickle very far back now
Zach
as
Koifman
well.
Zach Koifman defending from Michael McNain going into Parabolica.
And we also have...
Zach Koifman going to keep in. Zach Koifman loses it round the outside.
Oh my
of
lordy
Parabolica.
lord. We got Frank going for the overtake on Josh. There's so much going on right now. Frank gets the overtake done on Josh, but we also have a slipstream between... Oh my god, three-way battle for first. Michael
Zach
McNain
backs out of it.
slipstreaming
Zach
by.
backs out of it, but Michael McNain is
On
not
the
going for it.
outside.
Michael McNain is going to try to take it around the outside of turn 1. Not enough. Makes contact.
Oh. He's going to have to get the possession back, and he does.
There is no way. There's no way. I can't put that on Jaden. He has to make the corner somehow.
Yep, that is not on Jaden.
But Michael McNain loses the position to Zach Koifman. Zach Koifman.
And the battle in the back is still fierce as well right now, with William Tang behind Nathan Boardman. Slipstreaming up into the next corner complex through the big right-hander.
Well, you know what? I know what Jaden Harrison's doing. Jaden Harrison's fuel saving.
Nathan Boardman is going to be defending, and it works. William Tang goes far offline there. Frank having to fight his way back up through the pack. He's going to be coming up on Alex Goodfellow soon here. Reese just joined. Nathan Boardman off in the background, all by himself. That's going to give Nathan Bryan and a bunch of other drivers free spots. Up front, the battle is still going up into Ascari. It's about to become a 5-way battle. We got both Dark Side Racing cars in 4th and 5th. What is happening?
I don't even know. I don't even if you can keep up with it. But I think there's an interesting strategy call being made. Jaden, let me listen to what's going to happen, what Jaden's going to do in the Parabolica. Jaden Harrison's fuel saving.
He's fuel saving. I heard him jump off the gas there.
And I did hear word that Jaden, I heard that there might be an opportunity to make it the full hour, 12 minutes with the amount of fuel. Jaden Harrison trolling going into pit lane. Jaden Harrison, what I heard, is actually going to see if he can make it the entire distance without refueling. And if he's fuel saving, who knows?
Oh, and
really
lordy lord. On Michael McNain. And in the back.
Punches Michael McNain.
Oh, no way. Oh, three wide in the back there. Joshua Jones, William Tang, and Nathan Bryan. Nathan Bryan's going to be side by side there. Joshua Jones spins and Nathan Bryan spins.
I think
that's a safety car.
That
is a safety car. That was an accident there. We're going to get the safety car out. All right, we're going to be here for... Oh, my God. Josh just sending it through the corner there. That might have to be a penalty. What is that? With IDF Motorsport there with the 6-7 car. And that is a lost position. That's a lot. William Tang as well, also losing the positions. We are not giving those positions back. First safety car of the hour today. And the first safety car since the preseason, by the way. Jaden might want to start, or Dayton might want to start ripping. Yep, driver's slowing up here. It's going to be single file restart. And drivers are going to keep their tires warm now. All drivers on the lead lap except for Risa and Zavino getting to the circuit late. Hopefully we'll let the cars cool down a little bit, let the drivers cool down a bit. And Frank finds himself in 5th place, just behind Jacob Schreiber. Zach Koifman, after that spin, finding himself behind Frankie Striegel in 6th place. Oh, Michael McNeil going off the road there. Gene Harrison going off the road there. Don't know what they're doing, picking up grass. I don't know, cooling off their tires. Like, I don't know why he's tire dipping into the grass. The tires can't be that hot yet. It's only been a couple laps. Drivers trying to keep their tires warm, and Jaden Harrison not, for some odd reason, driving off track. I'm very interested to see how this race start goes. There goes Dayton into the pits now. Jaden Harrison will be able to go green after the Parabolica here. And we are down to almost an hour in the race now. I don't know what Jaden's doing there. And he is green. We are green again. All right. Michael is going to keep his line there. Jaden going defensive, knowing that the... Oh, a little bump there. Jaden bumping Michael McName. Going defensive, knowing he can keep it. Nathan Square not too far behind with his teammate behind him. Jacob Schreiber, the Dark Side Racing Ferraris, the black and red. Everyone so far making it through the corner safely. Single file looking good. No crazy attempts yet. We're going to see a battle, I think, three-way battle between Zach Koifman, Frank Striegel, and Nathan Bryan here if they don't keep it together. Jacob Schreiber keeping up with his teammate there. A bronze driver with the gold. I mean, I don't remember seeing a bronze driver this high up ever before.
I think we might have seen it during the preseason, but it certainly isn't the case. It wasn't Mulder's case. Let's see. Actually, you know what? We had a bronze driver that was pretty close come Summit Point.
Michael McName and Jaden Harrison duking it out here.
Weird spot to try to make it overtake.
Yeah, it was
Very
an
hard to
interesting
make
one.
It overtake around the outside of
At Ascari? That's crazy. But the McLaren has just got more power. He's going to be able to reel him in everywhere.
Decent draft, although the McLaren doesn't have too much power over Porsche.
But you could tell already that the McLaren...
Also way more aggressive on the brakes as well.
Oh, he's going to try to sneak himself in on the bumper here.
Good
He's going to have the inside. Great move by
Michael
McName.
It's
a drag race. He's bumping him, keeping him in.
Bumping him off the circuit, trying to get him out the way. Because technically, Michael McName is off the circuit, so
Jaden not playing nice.
Beautiful. Oh, is he gonna make the court?
Wow.
If Michael McName was able to brake just a little bit later, that would have been Michael's position, and that would have been an amazing.
Oh, but now we got Nathan Square getting a better exit. He's gonna steal that position.
Gonna steal that position.
Oh, side by side through the right-hander.
But they're still side by side. So both in equally good positions for this.
Oh, Michael McName loses it. He kills him. Oh, but they're good. They're good.
But he goes into the back of
Jaden.
It only hurts himself in that.
Frank looks like he had some sort of mistake. Nathan Bryan now ahead, lost a lot of time to Koifman there. All three drivers up front fighting. This is probably going to be the greatest endurance race in era history so far.
Things are getting really spicy.
No way, Jacob Schreiber looking for an attack on Zach Koifman in the back there.
Zach Koifman. We're going to let Zach Koifman, the favorite of the Silvers, going down this back straight. Let's see. What's going on? What else is going on? We got Jacob Schreiber behind Zach Koifman, losing a little bit of time, but that's okay. All right, field has fortunately calmed down just a little bit.
We'll see how long that lasts, though.
Fingers crossed it lasts a lot, because we could really use some green flag running right now.
Zach Koifman going out wide there, trying to get a good run, but he's not behind anyone's slipstream. Nate trying to stay on Jaden right now.
Yeah, this is one of those circuits that it's absolutely essential that you stay with a pack. If you are the lone wolf and you're not in a pack, that's only going to hurt you. That's really bad for your propositions unless a safety car comes out. So.
Yep.
So very advantageous to be in a draft pack.
This is terrible for Michael McName currently.
Yeah, Michael McName not in a great position. Started P2, is now down to P5. He's going to have to get by the bronze of Jacob Schreiber, but Jacob Schreiber putting on a wonderful performance for a bronze driver.
Looking great, and this is great for Darkside Racing. I bet the boys in the pit wall right now are screaming.
Oh, they're 100% going to be happy with this result. Their main rivals, Koifman Motorsports, are so far down the pack. So this is actually going to allow them to have a few unfortunate races and still maintain the lead over Koifman Motorsports.
Yeah, Koifman Motorsports, we need Ben to arrive sometime soon here so he can help his brother out. Zach is carrying this team this season. We got a battle right there. Looks like Michael McName's going to go defensive and try to start attacking Zach now. Great move by Michael.
Yeah, Michael McName, in Michael McName's situation, it's all about aggression. You really have to show that aggression. And know the sort of driver that you're dealing with in front of you. You need to know if they're an aggressive driver or they're a more passive driver. And that does dictate what your approach is into an overtake. Let's see. It looks like Michael McDaniel goes a little bit wide to parallel, so not going to help him. And Zach Koifbin taking the different line, taking the preferred line. I think he's just trying to get the draft of the person in front of him, the person in front of him being Nathan Square. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a train right now. I think that's really what this race is going to end up being.
Whoa! Wow, what was that from Jaden? I saw that car two-wheel through there.
You know, we're driving. Jane's bringing out his inner Porsche Cup driver. He's going two wheels whenever possible because it's the Porsche Cup.
Jaden running away from Nate, which is not good. Michael shouldn't have made that mistake. Michael's the only one that could have kept up with Jaden at this point. Nate is just not on pace with Jaden or Michael.
At this point, it's better that you just finish.
Yeah, and we have a solid 54 minutes ahead here in this session. It's a long one.
It is going to be a long one. This is really going to test the patience of the rest of the drivers.
Michael McName's going to have a great slipstream down here.
Good slipstream, but also remember, Zach Koifman has the slipstream of Nate Square.
It's going to stay pretty even. That is very true. But Michael McName is
Michael
better through Ascari, it looks like.
Way better on the
beautiful through Ascari. He's going to have a strong slipstream now.
Strong
Zach trying to break it.
Zach trying to break it. Let's see how much better. Zach defending way too far. Zach defending
on the outside, side by side through Parabolica. Quarter panel almost touching Michael McName. It's going to be a drag race.
It's going to be a drag race, but I guarantee Michael McName's going to outbreak Zach Koifman.
Oh, man, we have a drag race all the way down into turn one. I agree. I think Michael McName's better on the brakes here. We have another person breaking into the commentator's booth. Oh, great overtake by Michael McName.
Great overtake by Michael McName, literally textbook.
Beautiful driving. But Zach's not done yet.
Zach Koifman not done yet. Now is the time that Michael McName needs to defend. It's a hard corner to defend.
Oh my God,
that.
Logan's in chat. Logan is in chat. We have Logan.
Logan,
oh my
what it
Lord,
be,
Logan,
what it
we
do?
miss
You
you
gotta
so
come back
much.
to your position,
Come
this is
back.
good.
This is a great season so far. We miss you, Logan.
Michael McName defends the position from Zach Koifman. Looks like any further back. Do we have any decent battles right now? It looks like Alex Goodfellow and William Tang are having a bit of a kerfuffle.
A little bit of a
William
scrap.
Tang getting
Okay.
past Alex Goodfellow.
A little bit scrap in the back here.
Alex Goodfellow understeering at Lesmo 1. That's definitely not going to help his. That's definitely not going to help him.
Oh, going wide and almost killing himself.
Alex
He
Goodfellow
kills
loses
himself.
it. Alex Goodfellow loses it. It's a single car incident, so safety car will not be pulled out for that.
coming out for that.
That is a nightmare scenario for. Pulls out right in front of who was that? That was Nate. That was Nate Boardman.
Almost killing him, but Nate Boardman gets by. And that's going to bring Alex Goodfellow to the bottom. Yep, and there goes Joshua Jones there.
Yep, that Joshua Jones passes by. That's a nightmare scenario for Alex Goodfellow. Started this lap in 8th and is now down to 11th.
Not looking good. Michael McName coming up on Nathan Square now, just faster than him through a lot of these corners. Jaden's starting to run away.
Yeah, Jane's slowly starting to run away. Definitely a little bit more confident with this car, a little bit faster through these sections. So Michael McName in the draft of Nate Square right now, which is a perfect scenario for him.
That Porsche is screaming. Jaden is driving that thing through the limit right now. I don't think he's fuel saving now that he knows that that safety car is going to ruin his chances of getting through the whole race. Out a pit stop, but it doesn't matter. It's a mandatory pit. So if he doesn't pit, you know, that's going to lose him the race. So if he doesn't know that, oh, Michael McName losing it. Zach's going to take it back. This is not looking good for Michael McName. Yes, it's a mandatory pit this race. It says it at the beginning of the stream.
I thought I am tweaky. Oh!
Oh my lord! Jaden Harrison loses it! Koifman in first! What is going on? Jaden's stopping on the track. What is happening? Zach Koifman leads the race. I don't know what just happened. Dayton went up there to let them know it's a mandatory pit stop.
All right. So this is good for right now. It looks like it's in a decent position for Michael McName. Michael McName, it looks like he doesn't really want to push all that hard. Is that
Jaden left. The lead driver DNF'd. The Porsche must have blown up.
I was hearing that Jaden Harrison might have been having some hardware difficulties.
Oh lord, we have another car that blew up. Everything changes this race.
Everything. This is anyone's race now.
Zach Koifman leading. This is insane.
Is this the first lap Zach Koifman has led all season?
And Jacob Schreiber's in third. We have a bronze driver with all the golds.
A bronze driver in third. And you know who's behind Michael McName right now? Nathan Bryan.
Oh yeah, we have a battle between two of the Jamaican drivers right now.
The race is calming down right now. You know, there's a weird. I want to talk about this advantage that that Zach Koifman has, and this is a weird little advantage he has. And coming as a Ferrari driver who's gone behind a BMW before, I can attest that this is true information. I want you to notice the size difference between the M4 and the 296.
Oh, you can already tell on the straight with the camera angle I have. That car is ginormous compared to it.
Now imagine how low you sit in the Ferrari compared to how high you sit in the BMW.
Yeah, you can't see ahead of this damn thing.
You get behind that BMW, you actually cannot see it. So that's a weird little advantage that Zach Koifman can use to his advantage. Because I'm telling you, the moment Nathan Square gets behind Zach Koifman, Square is not going to be able to see a damn thing out his windscreen.
Not at all. And it's going to be difficult to get that overtake done in general with this car. I mean, the Beamer's got some good straight line speed.
Beamer's got some good straight line speed, although the 296 I would argue is the easier car to drive at that speed. So that's one little interesting tidbit. But I want to also mention that Zach Koifman out-qualified Nate Squera. So Nate out-qualified Nate Squera by a lot. So right now, I think the only person to out-qualify Zach Koifman was Michael McName.
It was
no,
Jaden
my bad.
Harrison.
It was Jaden Harrison. My
and
bad.
he's not
Jaden
here.
Harrison. Michael, he's not here. So
the pole sitter, original pole sitter, is currently pole.
Indeed, the silver. We have a silver leading this race currently.
Oh, Jacob Schreiber losing it in the back.
Oh, Jacob
huge crash!
Huge crash. That's a safety car.
That's a safety car. It's a two-car crash. Wow, that was a crazy one from Jacob Schreiber there. Huge crash from him. We'll be coming up on the safety car now. He's going to be picking up the lead car there, Zach Koifman. All the drivers are going to be filing in behind. Michael McName doing an early pit. That is an interesting strategy. I think he's going to try to do a crazy, I guess that would be an overcut, which is interesting. Or an undercut. He's going to try doing an undercut. I always forget the difference. I gotta ask Dave when he gets in here so I can notify him all. We're gonna look over at the chat now. Logan, yeah, we miss you to bits, man. You gotta get your computer back, please. We want you back here. I want you back here because it ain't the same. It ain't the same without you here. We're the ones that started Era. I gotta thank you, Logan, for just pushing. You know, you pushed me forward just as much as Nate Square has this series to keep it going. So I miss you, brother, and I hope everything's going well. Oh, what is going on in the back? Nothing much. This might be a smart move from Michael McName, doing an early pit. He's going to take fuel so he can go for the rest of the race. He got his pit done. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. But Joshua Jones is going to be holding him back here. He's not going to be able to overtake him unless he goes off track. Both of the Acuras there in the back. It looks like 5th and 6th, William Tank and Frankie Striggle are together. It's a very good combo. Hopefully they can help each other out here. Waiting on these two to get up, but it looks like we're going to be going green this lap. Both of the drivers are going to be catching up to the safety car. I think they're going to pick him up. I believe that's going to happen. Yes, they will. They will make it.
Long safety car, long safety car.
You want to do a long safety car? All right. We'll do one more lap till green. We're doing a long safety car here. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't throw the drivers off their pace. Will people go into the pits? Yes, we got people going into the pits. Getting an early pit stop done might be the move here. Michael McName also pitting. Again. A lot of cars coming in now. We got Zach Koifman, Nathan Squera, Nate Bryan, Frankie Striggle, and Michael McName all pitting right now. Getting their pit stop done early in the race. Getting their fuel in. Oh boy. We'll see how this goes. All the drivers topping off. This is an interesting one.
2 to green.
You want to do 2 to green? All right. Weird. We're going to be doing 2 to green. All right. Oh, Nathan Bryan getting out a little bit sooner. Michael McName's getting it done way quicker, it looks like. Michael McName just probably wanted to top off for that lap. He's getting some positions right there just by doing that. He got in front of Frankie, which is legal. That sends Jacob Schreiber to the front, but let's see if they're going to also pit early this next lap. The drivers in the back that already pitted they know that everyone else must pit. I am interested as to why this is happening. Oh, Joey, welcome to this chat, Joey. What car are you talking about? What car do you like? I want to know. A lot of these I made. I made the Yamasa car, the safety car. I'm trying to work on my livery editing. I want to try to start doing commissions at some point, so any help is much appreciated. Oh, the Acura. Which Acura? Which Acura? The impaired performance with Frankie Striggle? We can hop on board with him really quick. So take a look. This one right here, the impaired performance one, driven by the Ohio man himself, Frank Striggle. Dank Frank Tank is his nickname. A little bit of lag there, latency. We also have the other Acura of William Tang, the Team Yamasa car. Very, very pretty car, very classic looking. I like how it looks as well. Sorry, Joe. I'm trying to look at chat. It's kind of hidden behind my monitor with my setup. Logan, let's see. Besides PC being down, things are going pretty decent. Things with my girl have been pretty good too. I love to hear that, Mr. Logan. Like I said, everyone misses you. Everyone really wants you back. Getting stuff up and running ASAP. That's what I want to hear. I just want you to know, Logan, we're continuing this in honor of you. All right, in honor of you, we're continuing this, and also we built a great community here. We're gonna be going one more to green. We have some people pitting, it looks like. Looks like William Tang must have pitted. Reese is still joining and leaving for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Everything changes. William Tang and Nathan Boardman now pushing themselves up into the top 3. Schreiber choosing not to pit still. William Tang will be, or I don't even know who pitted. It looks like Alex Goodfellow pitted, getting his done early as well. Yeah, he's going to be arriving in the back of the pack now. Let's see, will the early pit be the move, or will the later pit on the safety car be the move? Now, the second driver of Dark Side Racing is leading. I'm not sure if he's going to try to continue to do that or if he's going to do a late pit and try to get ahead, but it looks like everyone else is pitted. William Tang and Jacob Schreiber are going to be kind of in a bad spot, including Nathan Boardman, I believe. All the bronze drivers choosing to go the long run. Interested to see how that pit stop is going to go for them mid-race. It probably was a smarter move to do the pit under the safety car. And there is Alex Goodfellow joining up the pack. We're going to do one more lap under safety car here, and we're going to go green again. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for the support. It's all for fun here. We just want to kind of give a little bit of more of a competitive take to some racing. So I love that the boys are coming out and showing some support here. And that includes Joey and Logan, and who else even said some stuff here? I mean, we got Nate. He's out here racing. Thank you, Adam. I'm pretty sure I met you at Daytona, if that's the Adam I'm talking about. We love you. Hope you enjoyed your time here in America. Dean is a weeb. I think that Dean said that is his friend Zach. Thank you for coming out. Sam, I hope you can come out and race soon. I think Frank told me that you're gonna race soon. Hope you can join a paired performance and make a team with your brother. And Dylan as well, thank you for joining the chat as well, joining the commentators booth, giving some words in it. Oh, it looks like we're going to green. I thought there was one more lap until green, but we are at green again. We are straight back into the race.
All right. We've returned. That was a bit of a fight. Got some weird pitch strategies going on.
Yeah, very weird ones. Jacob Schreiber just running away from Will. We got some battles brewing in the back. Oh my god! Wow, what happened to Zach?
Oh, we have death.
Holy
we have death.
moly! Wow! He didn't take anyone out. He did not. It looked like a tire blew. What was that? Zach dropping down to 7?
I didn't even get to see.
Or last. That's last now. Wow. I don't know what happened there. He just died.
I don't know. I just looked back and I
might
didn't
have
see
to download
death.
the replay for this one. That was something weird.
nightmare scenario for our.
Oh, Joshua Jones going for an attack, it looks like, or defending from Zach Bryan.
backing
Or not
up.
Zach Bryan, Nate Bryan. He gets it
Backing
done,
up
though.
from Nate Bryan.
All the drivers falling into line now. There's still 35 minutes left here. There's a lot to go. There's a lot to happen still. Jacob Schreiber, I think his tactic right now is just trying to run away, knowing that he has clean air.
I think that's the best solution, but remember, Jacob Schreiber did not pick.
Looks like Nate Square coming up on Nate Boardman, the Aussie, and the Lexus there, side by side, coming down to the first corner. Looks like Nate Square will be able to beat him out on the inside there. He gets it done, gets ahead. Very clean pass there. Michael McName almost rear-ending Nate Boardman there.
Realistically, the leader right now is Nate Square, because Boardman, Tang, and Schreiber have not picked.
Yeah, so Square is definitely going to be leading the race very shortly here. Michael McName going for the attack there on Nate Boardman. He's going to scare him a little bit. Oh, he scares him well. Oh, my Lord.
Scares him well when Frank was looking for.
Oh, Nathan Bryan going down the inside of Lesmo.
Vortex of danger.
Oh, my goodness. Another side-by-side.
Just about got it.
And Frank is trying to scare him
Frank
offline there.
That is not
Scary
the play.
move. Not a good move there by Frank. And he's going to lose a bunch of time going down the straight now.
Yeah, faking a move into Lesbo is not good.
No, that is not a fruitful move. But he's learning still as a silver driver.
And that kind of goes back to what I was talking about with one of the biggest takeaways from a race at Monza is always picking and choosing your battles. You know, this track is so dependent on being in a pack. This track is so dependent on maintaining as much speed as possible that faking moves in inopportune places is only going to harm you.
Nathan Square coming up on William Tang now in third place. Nate getting a great lead here and in a great position right now.
Nate right now is realistically the leader. That's who's leading the race currently. Because of course we have William Tang and Jacob Schreiber leading the race currently, but they both have to pit. It was a very weird decision by them not to pit under safety car. It was a long safety car. So
Wonder what they're going for.
I'm not entirely sure.
Nathan Square with a good slipstream there. He's going to poke his head out, touch Will a little bit. Coming into the next corner, and he gets it done.
Good
clean.
breaks. Yep, easy. Gets it done. And the only person in front of him is going to be his teammate, but I doubt his teammate's really going to race him all that hard.
Nate goes defensive on Will there into
Nate's
Lesmo 1. He's going to run away with it. He's got to chase down his teammate now.
He's got to chase down his teammate, but I doubt his teammate's really interested in
battling him.
In battling him. If anything, his teammate's racing for a very different championship, and they're both racing for the team championship. The last thing they need is a collision between those two, and the last thing that Square needs right now is someone getting in his way, and someone being his own teammate, because this is such a perfect opportunity to really gain a lot of points right now.
Yeah, without a doubt, especially with Koifman Motorsports so far behind in the team championship. And it's also just a great thing to be on a team. I mean, you guys know, like, the drivers on the team knows who's faster, right? Jacob knows that Nate is the faster driver on Darkside Racing. He's the one that made the team. And I think that if Jake can just let him by if he comes up on him anytime soon and minimize the time loss, it's great for him, and it's great for the team in general that they can even work out, you know, like some team strategy. I think it's really cool to see.
Yeah, it's really nifty.
William Tang going wide.
William Tang going wide. He's just gonna let everyone
He's
by.
Gonna let everyone by.
That's a weird way to go
including
about
Zach.
Zach Koifman. That's gonna put Zach Koifman back up to, what is that, 5th? That being said, I hope no safety cars come out because I need to use the restroom.
Go for it. Now we got Nathan Bryan and Michael McName together. I would like to see some teamwork between both of these drivers if they're going to catch up to Nate Squera. They're going to have to slipstream together and push together to try to get back into Nate's slipstream. This track is all about speed, like Nathan said. If you don't get good corner exits and if you're not working together with other drivers, you're not going to make any good progress here. It's just not possible. It's such a high-speed track with very few corners. But it looks like Nate Bryan wants to go for an attack on Michael McName. They're not going to work together. Side by side through Ascari was a very interesting move. It's not possible by Nate Bryan to stick it. And it looks like Zach Koifman's going to keep up. Coming down the back straight now into Parabolica. Jacob Schreiber still leading in first. Alex Goodfellow finds himself in a very good position there in 8th. Nathan Portman making some mistakes, falling into last place. We have a little bit of a train going there with 3rd, 4th, and 5th with Michael McName, Nathan Bryan, and Zach Koifman. Coming into a half hour left here in the race. Zach Koifman coming in hot on Nate Bryan, sniffing his bumper. Zach Koifman looking for an overtake on Nathan Bryan. Nathan Bryan going defensive. Oh, Zach is trying to get it done on the outside. He's going to cut the track. Major cut there. He's going to have to give the position back. Great sportsmanship there from Zach Koifman.
All right, what have I missed today?
Nothing yet. Zach Koifman went wide trying to get an overtake done on Nathan Bryan, but he gave the position back. Great sportsmanship from him. That's about it so far.
Jacob Schreiber's absolutely... Oh, Nate Square loses it! Nate Square
way
loses it!
Oh my lord! William Tig is coming out! His tires are going to be dirty. William Tig's going to get the position done, and will Frank have enough speed to get it done as well? This is a bad spot.
Yes, he does. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes,
he's going to get it done. This is terrible for Nate.
Nightmare scenario for Nate. And you know what? We have a bronze that's still leading.
Oh no, out of Ascari is just an awful spot to lose it.
What a nightmarish... What a nightmarish scenario for the leader of
and
Dark Side
wow,
Racing.
Zach Koifman gets an overtake done on Nate Bryan there. Beautiful move by him, but Zach is going to have to fight for this position. Nate is sniffing his bumper down through the right-hander.
It's a battle of the boats right now.
Oh, Zach going
Wild
defensive.
defense by Zach. That was an odd bit of defense.
Yeah.
Zach Koifman is going to miss this braking. Oh my God. He just about makes it, but Nate Bryan's going to have a better run, but it's not going to be enough.
Not enough through Lesmo 1.
Interesting run. Zach Koifman's getting really
Oh!
He's really, the pressure
Side by side
is
to
getting on.
Lesmo 2.
I think so long as Bryan
Oh,
can...
Jacob Schreiber crashes.
Jacob Schreiber crashes. Michael McName is in the lead again.
This is looking good for Michael McName.
Oh! Michael McName nearly loses it in Ascari.
Ascari's killing a lot of the drivers.
Ascari's
Massive
killing
cut.
A lot of drivers. Nate Bryan has a massive moment. That gives the position right... that basically solidifies Zach Koifman's position.
Yeah, he's going to start running away with it now.
The only person in front of Zach Koifman is Michael McName.
Nathan Square already got the overtake done on Frank.
So that's about right. And I doubt Jacob Schreiber is going to put much of a fight with Nate Square. But at the same time, Nate Square really wasn't really wasn't keeping up as
Jacob
yep, he's in
Schreiber's
the pits.
pitting now.
Jacob Schreiber is in the pits.
Might be the smartest move after such an intense crash.
Maybe, but also what a questionable move for not pitting under the safety car.
Yeah, with so many laps under safety.
Yeah, I was gonna say the race is gonna start calming down this, but it certainly hasn't.
I don't think it is. This is definitely one of the best endurance races so far for Era.
As difficult as it is to get this race going, it's definitely one of the better ones on track.
Oh, wow. Nate pushing really hard through there.
Which Nate?
Nate Square on the 296 with Darkside Racing.
Yeah, Nate Square has one lap pace, but it seems like Nate will sometimes just crack under the pressure, and I think that's really what's preventing him from getting to that top step of the podium. Is just sometimes he has the pace, absolutely has the pace, but just sometimes just loses the car.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm also going to use a quick potty break, so please make sure nothing happens.
All right, chat. You've got me now. You're stuck with me. Go through the grid right now. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of the leaders. So in P1, crossing the line right now is gonna be Michael McName, followed by Zach Koifman, Nathan Bryan going behind, and the only Mustang in this field, followed by William Tang, who has yet to do his pit stop. Nathan Squera having a mixed race right now in the 296. Frank Striegel and the other NSX are going to follow behind, with Alex Goodfellow and the only Mercedes crossing the line. Jacob Schreiber just exited the pits, so therefore they're going to be almost. Oh, that's bad. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, nearly a lap behind. That's a nightmare scenario for Jacob Schreiber as Joshua Jones crosses the line, and that's going to be the grid currently. Nathan Boardman's also behind. Nathan Boardman looks like they also took their pits, the mandatory pit stop. So that rounds out the drivers who are still in the race. Jaden Harrison has retired. And Jaden Harrison is also outside the top 10, so Jaden Harrison will not be gaining points this race. The nightmare scenario for him for his championship hopes. Anyways, Michael McName, actually, it's going to be pretty. Michael McName actually has Zach Koifman directly behind him. I think this is going to be a battle to keep up with. Zach Koifman is showing some wonderful pace this race, but at the same time, also doesn't necessarily have the consistency that someone like Michael McName has. But there's one thing that I want to point out is whether or not Jacob Schreiber is going to follow those blue flag rules, because he's right in front of Michael McName and Zach Koifman. If Michael McName is anything like me, he's not going to want a driver in front of him. He's going to do everything in his power to get that driver out the way. In fact, I think Michael McName is actually flashing Jacob Schreiber. Jacob Schreiber showing some wonderful pace, so I think it's going to be a minute and a half before Michael McName gets behind Schreiber. But Zach Koifman is also very close behind. Missing his braking point. That is the last thing Michael McName needs. Oh, Schreiber goes off circuit. That's actually a wonderful thing for the battle between Michael McName and Zach Koifman. I'm going to go down the field and look. Ooh, looks like I guess Nate Squera, the other Darkside Racing Ferrari, is directly behind William Tang. Well, Nate Squera, I'm expecting to be very aggressive. On their move. So, yep, already faking, trying to intimidate William Tang. I definitely think the Ferrari is the easier car to drive, definitely easier to push. So, my money is going to be on the gold driver of Nate Squera. Just casually putting on the pressure to William Tang. William Tang doesn't exactly always make mistakes, so I still think within the next few laps we're going to see a move by Squera. Let's just double check. Going back up front is Zach Koifman, Michael McName. Michael McName taking a wild line, exiting exiting Ascari, but
All right, what
it
did I
looks
miss?
a whole lot of nothing. Actually, I take that back.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow, I
big
saw that in
moment
the
by Nate
back.
Square. Big moment by Nate Square. That actually, actually, I take that back. As I expected, Nate Square has actually passed William Tang. So Nate Square definitely doing his best to try to gain as much time. But I think really the two to watch right now is Zach Koifman and Michael McName. Everyone has done their pit stop. So right now, with 20 minutes left, I think we're going to have a bit of a battle between Zach Koifman and Michael McName. Michael McName, it seems as though he's going to be setting the faster average laps, but Michael McName's also having these weird moments of these weird mistakes out of nowhere. That's definitely not going to help him.
Not at all, and this is looking great for Zach currently. Having the most laps out of everyone on this track, and he's honestly just been putting up a very good performance today for Koichi Motorsport. And this finish would be great for the team, especially if Ben comes back for the rest of the season. It's going to be great for him.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they're going to, if it's even mathematically possible for Koifman Motorsports to catch up to
Oh,
Dark
Nate
Side
Bryan
Racing,
going
unless
off
things
in
go
the background.
Nate Bryan going off in the background. It's unfortunate because Nate Bryan has the pace. We saw it at Laguna Seca, but for whatever reason, this Mustang he said it himself, this Mustang really isn't necessarily his cup of tea. So, although it may not be his cup of tea, but it certainly sounds good.
That sounds amazing. I'm glad to see it out here on track.
If you like the sound of transmissions, you're going to love that Mustang.
Now, sadly, it looks like Frank Striegel had a big mistake. He's dropped all the way down to 7th, and Alex Goodfellow and William Tanger are now ahead.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation for Frank, because Frank has traditionally been one of the fastest silvers out there, but for whatever reason, Monza is just not clicking with the Acura of Striegel. Zach Koifman, again, leading silver, I believe. Let me double check. I believe they're also leading the silver championship.
Yeah, Zach is currently leading the silver, I believe. Or no, Frank is, I believe. But after this, I don't think Frank will.
Let's double check. Andrew Hendry. No, Zach Koifman is leading the Silver Cup by 5 points.
Oh, wow. Well, he's going to increase that lead here today.
He's going to increase that lead greatly.
Oh, Jacob Schreiber going off in the background. That's going to be a free move for... Oh, Nate also going off there and just going straight through the corner. He's going to slow down there.
Nate Bryan getting directly past Jacob Schreiber. That's exactly what he needs. He is a lapped car after all. So.
Jacob Schreiber, yeah. At this point with that pit strategy.
What an odd pit. Now, if a safety car does come out, he is entitled to get his lap back, assuming he does not pit. So that is one thing to keep in mind, but either way, that's still a nightmare scenario.
Is indeed, and we still have a battle brewing up front for first and second.
Yeah, the gap just is it's like breathing. It's like opening and closing sometimes. Oh, big moment by Michael McName going sideways, losing a lot of momentum going into the back straight against a car that's already known for having wonderful the top or straight line speed. So it looks like, I don't want to say Michael's cracking under pressure, but it almost looks like his rear tires are just not the happiest right now. And I've driven that McLaren before. The McLaren's likes to rotate on corner exits. So, touches the kitty litter on the outside of the first chicane. Michael McName's that's gonna ruin his run going into the second chicane. He doesn't ruin it too much, but that does definitely keep Zach Koifman in his draft. Something that he really cannot afford.
He is close now at this point. He is closing in quick. Wow.
Zach Koifman really late on the brakes.
Oh, man. Bad exit by Michael McName. Michael McName's going to go defensive through Lesmo 1.
Michael McName just needs to park it on the apex. I think he needs to have a good run out of Lesmo Tuda and hoping that he keeps that position, which he does. Zach Koifman not having a great run out of Lesmo too. Again, this is how this battle's ebbing and flowing. Both drivers have the ultimate pace, at least compared to the rest of the field, but each are making mistakes one after another, and they're not capitalizing on each other's mistakes. As I take that back.
Oh man!
See that's another point proven. Zach Koifman had a
It's
wonderful
not
opportunity
over
to get
yet,
past
though.
to get past Michael McName.
They're battling.
And didn't take advantage of that opportunity.
Poking his head out, Parabolica. That's gonna lose him a lot of time, maybe. But Michael McName also losing the rear. It's gonna be a drag race.
It's gonna be the drag race. Don't let
He's
him
gonna
inside.
let him
He got
inside. Oh my lord! Zach Koifman carrying Koifman Motorsport here at Monza.
It's not quite over, but I think that Zach Koifman has his position.
Into turn one, and he's gonna get it.
That is Zach Koifman's position. We have a silver leading overall.
Wow.
Incredible performance by Zach Koifman. This is what I like to see. This is the sort of racing that I want to see. And I think right now, it's still tough to say because both these drivers are just making weird little mistakes here and there. But in all honesty, I think this is Zach Koifman's race.
Yeah, he's got the pace, it looks like, and he made Michael crack under the pressure, or Michael is just not babying the car as much as Zach.
I don't think Zach Koifman's babying the car either. I think that the fact that the McLaren tends to be a little bit more oversteery on corner exit might be a contributing factor to why Michael McName lost the position to Zach Koifman. Only have 13.5 minutes left in this race, so we've gone down a lot of race. This is essentially a sprint race now.
Yeah, it's a sprint to the finish at this point. Michael McName is not letting him go, though.
No, and he shouldn't. You know, Michael McName, we've seen the pace that Michael McName has. He's going to keep up with Zach Koifman. But the real question is whether Zach Koifman can maintain that position and keep that position all throughout the rest of the race.
Also, quick update on the backpack. Frank got that overtake done on Goodfellow and is looking to hunt down William Tang, but he's dropped a lot of time there to William Tang.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to try to catch up in about 13 minutes, but that also puts the Acuras 5th and 6th. They always tend to finish together, don't they? Even though they're not even teammates.
Yeah, I'm seeing that the Acuras are with both drivers behind the wheel. They're performing very similar, and that could be just the drivers being similar in skill, or maybe the Acura is just a certain beast on track.
The Acura is a beast in its own right. I think that's how the Acura tends to be. A weird little car, that.
We do love the NSX to bits, though. Very, very cool car, and I'm glad to see it out here. But the battle up front is still brewing for first. Michael McName losing a little bit of time to Zach, but he's keeping on his bumper a little bit and keeping that slipstream.
Yeah, this is a tough position. I think Zach Koifman's actually pulling quite a bit on Michael McName currently. I don't even know if Michael McName really has a draft anymore. Now, because they're not in a pack, it doesn't mean it's not so catastrophic losing the draft, but this is Monza after all. So the only way that he's really going to keep up with and catch up to Zach Koifman is now going to be through pure pace, and that tends to be a lot harder doing that than trying to keep up by staying in someone's draft.
Especially around Monza.
It's interesting because I like Michael McName's line through Parabolica more than I like Zach Koifman's line, but it just looks like Michael McName isn't able to get a good exit no matter what he does.
Yeah,
that's
the
gotta be a
Beamer
really
is
frustrating.
running away.
It's got to be such a frustrating position to be in. As they're coming up against another lap car, that lap car being Nate Boardman. I don't know whether or not they're going to catch up to Nate Boardman in time. I'm not entirely sure, but Nate Boardman's now going to be a factor in the battle between Zach Koifman and Michael McNain.
Yeah, and that might make something happen. We'll see here.
We'll see here, because again, there is 10 minutes left, so they might actually catch up. But again, this is only 10 minutes left, and Zach Koifman, I think the ball really is in Zach. I think the ball really is in Zach Koifman's court. Zach Koifman being a Knicks fan after all, so we expect the entire city of we expect the entirety of New York City to be destroyed if Zach Koifman wins this race.
It would be awesome to see for Koifman Motorsport, and awesome to see for Zach. That'll be his first win of the whole entire, his era career.
It would be his first win, and it'll also be the first win of a silver, of a lower category driver in the GT3 League currently. So this might be a race of a lot of firsts.
There's a lot going on right now.
Indeed. Well, with all this action happening, I apologize, but I'm gonna have to leave the computer for like 5 seconds. So hopefully no safety car is gonna be involved. But,
we will see. It doesn't look like anyone's near each other as of right now, other than Michael McNaim and Zach Koifman. So you should be good.
I should be okay, but I need to grab myself a cheeky little snack for the fireworks that I expect to happen at the end of the race.
We will see. Oh, and it looks like Nate Boardman's going to go off wide there. I hope he does know that he can cut the track there. There's no point in him going across. It looks like he's going to try to get back on track. Very interesting move by Nathan Boardman there. Zach is just running away with it. Very rapid here at Monza, which I'm very surprised to see. Oh, the tires on that thing are just getting cooked by Michael McNaim. He's losing the rear. Oh, man. Zach is just building a lead at this point.
Biscoffs have been acquired.
Oh, we love Biscoffs.
Nothing like a good Biscoff.
Nothing has changed just yet. It looks like Nathan Squera is starting to catch back up to his teammate there that has been lapped. And it looks like the McLaren is starting to fall off here very badly. For once, Zach is looking very confident in the car.
Zach Koifman having a mixed race, but things are definitely going well. And yeah, the McLaren's rears do not look very happy right now.
No, he keeps on losing it going into corners.
Michael McNaim not looking that confident on the brakes either. Something I'm noticing. Sometimes they're wonderful on the brakes, and other times it looks like they're really struggling to get this car stopped sometimes. They're braking a little too late.
I think that's just Michael over pushing, possibly trying to get it back into the slipstream of Zach, but at this point it's broken.
At this point, that draft is gone. That draft is well and truly gone.
And I bet Ben would be very happy to see this right now. His little brother is just coming out and getting a win here at Monza for him, especially since Ben loves this track.
I'm not entirely sure if Ben's going to be very happy about it. That I can't guarantee.
I mean, he's definitely rooting for his team. This is Koifman Motorsport at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, this is his brother. This is his team. He is the captain of it. No, this is Ben Koifen has got to be at least a little happy about this.
He's also probably hate watching. You never know.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to discount that.
Frank is struggling to catch up to William Tang here in the other Acura. It looks like the race has finally settled after a while.
For a very long time. Lord knows we needed it.
Yeah, William Tang's already all the way down in the braking zone while Frank is trying to catch up. And Nate is just struggling to get back into the fight with Nathan Bryan.
I think he doesn't have a whole lot of time. I don't think he even has enough time with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. You know, they're both sending pretty equal pace. And Square's over pushing. Square is pushing way too hard. That Ferrari looks like it's in a. Those Ferrari's tires look like they're in a bit of a state.
Schreiber letting his teammate by.
Jacob Schreiber going by.
Both of the dark side racing cars next to each other looks very cool. I love that. The inverted liveries there.
Could be one nice shot. Nathan Boardman is actually behind Jacob Schreiber. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but
Yeah, I don't understand how that happened either. And he's quite a ways back. Huh.
now one person we haven't talked about as the race closes, Joshua Jones. You know, Joshua Jones might not be having the most eventful race right now. Maybe not the most maybe not the highest finishing position, but considering they've had a lot of technical issues, specifically with their VR, which, trust me, I know exactly how it's like. I'm proud of him. You know, he's finishing the race, is not finishing last, which is a wonderful thing considering he didn't get to have a whole lot of practice.
He never does. Let's be real here.
Very true.
There they go in the IDF Motorsport car. What a car to see on track, and probably a little controversial in today's times to see on track.
Believe it or not, there was actually a firebombing at IDF Motorsports location. So, yeah, very controversial cars. He loses it at Parabolica. Let's go back up to the battle between.
Wait. Nathan Bryan lost that position there to Nate Square. Nate Square up into third, redeeming his points there. Do not redeem. Do not redeem.
When did that happen?
I have no clue what happened there, but Nathan Bryan must have lost it. He's now in between both of the dark side cars.
Time with only 2 minutes left.
I'm not sure if Nate Bryan's gonna be able to keep up with Square at this point.
No, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. And let's not forget, we also have the teammate to Nate Square. So.
And Joshua Jones just did his pit stop.
All right.
He came out of the pits and crossed the white line, by the way. And it looks like Nate Bryan is struggling. Jacob Schreiber giving him a run for his money.
I think this is exactly what Jacob Schreiber wants. Jacob Schreiber is trying to protect his own teammate.
Yeah.
Just went up to go see Zach Koifman. Zach Koifman, I can tell you one thing, Michael McDavid is not the only person struggling with their rear tires. Zach Koifman also having a big moment exiting Lesmo 1. Let's see, is this white flag or they got one more lap left? They're at 40s. No, I think they have.
I think it's gonna be
Oh.
white flag, possibly.
This might be the white flag lap because they have 35 seconds and they're at Parabolica. So if they're going to cross the line, I think with tens of seconds left. I only have 20 seconds to make it to the start finish line. Zach Koifman is doing a wonderful job keeping it in first. Yeah, white flag, I think 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there's one more lap left after this. They cross the line with 1 second left.
It says leaders on final lap.
Yep, this is white flag this is white flag this lap. Zach Koifman only having one more lap to go before he earns his first win of the season.
Will he be able to keep it?
I think he will. I think Michael McName doesn't have an answer.
And William Tang making a fatal mistake, bringing Frank Striegel up into 5th now.
What an interesting race this has been. This has truly been almost a race of attrition, you know?
Not as bad as Summit Point, though.
No, anything is better than Summit Point, but considering you only had one retirement, we're doing quite better than Summit Point.
Oh! Zach just attacking that curb almost ended his race there. He needs to keep it together.
I think he's going to keep it together. You know, he doesn't. I hope he doesn't push too much because that's really the race still isn't over. It's white flag, but the race is still not over.
Coming up to Parabolica, the 1.2 Hour of Monza is finally complete. The first era endurance race here with the GT3s. I am very, very stoked about this. I'm glad we got through it. Zach Koifman just already celebrating across the line
as he wins his first race in ERA at the 1.2 hours of Monza.
That is an important win for Koifman Motorsport and Zach. I'm so proud of him today. The performance was
Michael
amazing
McName
by
coming
him.
home second. Nathan Square crossing the line in third.
Nate Bryan coming across the fourth.
Crossing the line in the fourth. Frank Striegel, quite a bit of a ways back, still needs to go through Parabolica. William Tang going through Ascari, but I think other than that, that's the finishing order.
Not a bad race at all. Frank getting 5th there.
What a race.
It was awesome to watch. I'm very, very proud of Mr. Zach Koifman. And he's going to try to do some donuts here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, getting those victory donuts. The first victory of a BMW. The first victory for Koifman Motorsport. The first victory for Zach Koifman in the ERA. And the first silver to win overall in ERA GT3.
Now, we did have a bronze at first win at the preseason, but I don't think that counts.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. And they're a silver now, so.
That is very true.
Let's see. I think it's time that we interview Zach Koifman.
Get him on in here.
Zach, your first win in ERA, your first win of the season, and the first one to win a race to win overall as a silver. How does it feel?
Let's fucking go!
This is going to be great for your season stats. You're going to have a great foundation ahead of you.
Zachary, I am so proud of you.
Oh my God.
Every fucking second of the race. I cannot believe you did that. Excellent racing. You just dicked down Michael McName. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Oh my God. I've been waiting to get a win. Oh.
There's going to be many more where that came from, I promise you. If you keep racing like that, you might have to be the #1 driver.
Yeah, it's a shame that Ben's in legal trouble right now. He couldn't make it out. I don't know. He might be a little spotty this season.
Either way,
Had
congratulations
some lawsuits
to
come his way.
congratulations to Zach Hoyfit. Evan, have any questions for our race winner?
Well, with that win here, how do you think the momentum's going to look going into Zolder in 2 weeks?
I haven't tried out the track yet. I'm hoping for another win, but oh man, I'm gonna celebrate this with the team for a little bit, and then get back on track.
That's what we like to hear, Mr. Zach. Congratulations on the win here today.
Thank you.
Let's move on to our second place driver, Michael McName. Let's get him in here. Michael McName, P2, great result for today. Wow, run us through that race. How was it on your end?
It was kind of a very messy race, to say the least. Some ways I feel like my position right now isn't really deserved, sort of inherited, but nonetheless, I'll take the points while I still can. I'm making mistakes all over the place, just sliding. The tires weren't that good, as for everyone else. But I hope for something better for next race. So.
I respect. I was actually about to ask you. We noticed on the stream that that the rear end was not cooperating with you on that McLaren. Was it like a setup issue or the tires just being chewed through?
Well, it could come down to fine tuning with the setup issue, or also tires. That plays a factor because maybe I just need to work on the tire pressures a bit more because these tires don't last long at all. And yeah, of course. Once again, it also can come down to the setup.
Of course.
Well, congratulations on second place here, and hopefully you can keep the momentum going into Zolder in 2 weeks.
Yeah, thanks.
And we're gonna move
our P2 driver, Michael McName, having a wonderful race, but now it's time to move on to our third place driver. In the final one on the podium, Nathan Squera. Let's get him in here. Nathan Squera, that was one hell of a race. There was a lot going on that race. Run us through it.
My one mistake cost me, and it's really unfortunate. I was gifted a podium by Nate Bryan's overheated tires. Should have been, I feel, first or second at least. I gambled with no tires and got the position in the pit from Zach, just filling fuel. And unfortunately, it would be one thing if like the tire situation was what murdered me, but I just took too much of that little sausage going through Ascari and it unsettled the car. And, old tires, new tires doesn't really matter when you're in the air. So
this is true information.
So not the greatest outing. A podium's a podium. Job's not done. We'll take the points, but definitely expected more.
And how do you feel with the momentum with Darkside Racing going into Zolder in 2 weeks?
I think the momentum's there. I think Jake's pace is improving. Myself, I have 3 straight podiums. Getting sick of second and third though. Jake's pace again is improving, especially at Summit Point. He put in an absolute heater and was thousands behind me in quali. It's just keeping the consistency for both of us. Team-wise, Big Ben called in Little Ben today, and he didn't get to race. So as far as Koifman Motorsports go and that battle with them, we're looking really good still. But should have had a bit of a better result today. I feel from both drivers.
Even with the win from Zach there for Koifman Motorsport, do you think you're set for the season as 2 drivers here with the Ferraris?
For the season, I don't know. The Beamer looked really balanced through here. He was able to carry a lot of speed that the mid-engine cars couldn't between me and Michael in some of the turns. So I guess we're gonna have to see how the other tracks favor one car over the other. for a silver driver, Zach's been doing really good this season as well so far. You know, him and I were the only two that didn't die last race. So he's stepping up for Koifman Motorsports. I know it was a battle last series in LMP3, but I think we know who the #1 driver is for that team now. It'll just be when Ben completes a race, where does he finish? You know.
Yeah, and we'll see.
We've got 2 DNS and 1 DNF from him, so we'll have to see how he weighs in, if and when he shows up.
Well, either way, congratulations on the podium today, Nate, and we'll see you
Thank
in
you,
2 weeks
sir.
at Zolder.
Oh, I'll be there.
Wow, wow, wow. I know you said you wanted to do only 3, but I kind of want to talk to some other drivers, but it's up to you, Mr. Dan.
Go for it. Go for it. I got some administrating to do.
If you do, go for it. Go do what you got to do. I'm gonna talk to Frank here, or was it Nate? Nate, Brian, and Frank, and we'll round off the top 5 for the night.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm trying to do some administration. So.
Gotcha. Do your thing. Nate, Brian, come out in 4th. How's it feeling in the Mustang? It didn't look like it was fast here at Monza, which was very surprising. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on to Frank. It looks like they already left the track. Frank Striegel rounding off the pack in 5th place. How are we feeling?
Could have been a lot better. Also, could have been a lot worse. I had some scary moments.
It sounded like, just looking at the standings, you were all over the place. It looked like.
I was, yeah. I would get ahead, and then I'd go through that chicane, and then I'd pull some Don Toretto type shit where I'm drifting the entire thing and somehow keep it all together.
The amount of
Did
time
you see
lost, man. Yeah. The time lost.
It's still sick though.
Well, with 5th place finish, you're looking pretty good. You're getting ahead of Andy at Echelon Enterprise at this point. We have.
Hey, that's all that matters.
We have 2 weeks until Zolder. What is your plan for that race?
No plan. Just balls to the wall. Yeah.
That's it. I like it. Well,
Beat Andy.
That's gonna round off our top 5 for today. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for sticking it out for the first endurance race of the season.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we love that. We love to see that. Dane, are you still here?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
Well, we're gonna round it off with the top 5 for today. We'll try to keep it that way. And I'm excited to move on to Zolder. I think Zolder's gonna be a very, very, very fun track.
Zolder's gonna be a fun track, but chaotic. I definitely expect a lot of chaos following going into it.
Yeah, I agree. But man, did the first endurance round really prove fruitful? That was a very good race. I enjoyed watching that. Lots of overtakes, lots of battling. It only settled down by the last 20 minutes, and that's what I like to see. Very interesting pitch strategies, and it makes me very, very excited for the next endurance round of the season at Daytona.
Oh, Daytona's gonna be one you don't want to miss.
I am excited. I hope we have a full grid for that. I hope we have everyone here, because that one's gonna be important. That is the mid-season, and a win there is really gonna set up the rest of your season. I think that whoever wins Daytona is got it in the bag, and either or will be fighting for a position with another driver.
Yeah, Daytona, much like Monza, it's going to be very much a drafting track, so I expect a very similar race to what happened at Monza.
Of course. And then after Zolder, we are heading over to Bathurst, which is going to be an interesting one in 4 weeks. That's going to be the 5th round of the season. Any thoughts about Bathurst?
Banger circuit. Absolute banger circuit, but also looks like a lot of banger racing as well, so...
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, I feel like Bathurst is going to be it's going to be a show, all right. It's going to be a show. It's going to prove a lot of what the drivers are capable of. It's going to be putting a lot of the other tracks together into one, going up a very, very big mountain with a lot of winding corners and huge straightaways back down the hills and mountains. It's a track that combines it all. So I'm excited to see that. But in 2 weeks we're heading over to Zolder, the better Belgium track. Let's be real here.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
It's way better than Spa. So either way, thank you for everyone that came out today. We love you all. Loger, we want to see you back. Joey, thank you for supporting. And everyone else, thank you for coming out today and giving the support to Era as much as it is a shit show at times. We love you guys to bits. And my name is Evan Marone, your host. And this is Dayton Low. We are signing out for the night.
Good night.